Hello everyone, me and Monty are back with a new video. So today we are going to go up the Clashmach Hill, where hopefully at the top we will get to see views of Bedriness, Tap of North and maybe even Benahee. It does look it might rain again like one of the last videos we did. Hopefully it will hold off. We are prepared for the weather as well. And we're going to be recording it on Strava to sort of give you guys an indication of how long the walk is in kilometers and also time. And yeah, we're going to stop at the top to see if we can get a view of from the hill itself. And yeah, we'll see what we can see. We'll see. So yeah, join us. So we have just parked off at the what is called the Market Cafe auction. It is also like a cafe as well, open Tuesday to Sundays. And just behind the buildings there is actually the Clashmach Hill. You won't be able to see that from here, but as we sort of walk around, we'll be able to get a better view as we go off into this direction over here. So we have just parked off in the distance in this car park here. I'm just panning around here. So this is the exit road. Over to the left is the road to Inverness, and on the right is the road to Aberdeen. And panning around here is the initial climb up to the Clashmach Hill. As I said as well, we are going to be recording it on Strava, so we are just going to start that in a minute. And yeah, there's a sign for it. So it says, to the Clashmach, all dogs must be kept on a lead, which we'll be doing. And here we are, here's Strava. And I'm just going to start it just now. So this is it started, and we will just see how we get on up to the top, and we'll show you again at the bottom how long it'll take. This is also just the starting point for the local Clashmach Hill race, which takes place every year. It usually takes place on the first Saturday of July. So this is the initial climb, so it's quite it's tarmacked pretty much right up until probably the first like half kilometre, I would have said, where then it gets can get quite muddy and quite grassy in areas. It's also just to be noted, there are farms located in this area as well. So if you're ever out to walk here, you might be stopped by tractors and other sort of vehicles, either going up the hill or coming back down the hill. So just be aware of that. If you do have a dog, just make sure they are on a lead and just take them to the side, because there are a few passing places on the left hand side up here where you can stop if need be. An example there, we were stopped by a van who was going up the hill, so me and Monty just had to sort of nip into the left hand side and just wait for about 10 seconds while the van sort of can move forward. The van is just up in the distance, and as we begin to climb a little bit, we will be getting views of the town of Huntly. So just off in the distance there, just beyond Monty, is the car park and also the Market Cafe, and you can also see some other buildings which is in Huntly, and you'll see cars passing on the main road, so they're either heading towards Aberdeen, or if they're going forward, it means they're going towards Inverness. So we're just going to continue on this path, and in about another 2 minutes there is like a sharp left turn which reveals a bigger hill. So this is like the second initial climb towards the grass. So you can sort of see there that the road ends there and then follows around to the left. So we're just coming up to the left turn here. We've only walked about 400 meters since the start point, and this road here takes us off to a farm. The sign there says the Ward, which must mean maybe the name of the farm. And up here is going to reveal the steep incline on the tarmac. So it is a bit of a hill. We're probably approaching, by the time we get to the hill, maybe just short of 500 meters that we've walked. And at the end, or top of the track, I'll tell you how long it is from here to the top. Now, I've done this path many times in my life, whether it's running or walking. Sorry, just trying to catch my breath. What I was going to say is it doesn't get any easier whether it's the first time or your 100th time coming up this initial hill. Definitely gets the heart pounding and you're breathing hard. So we're almost sort of at the end of this bit of road, and there's the bottom where we started. But yeah, we're going to carry on up, and we'll stop there just to see how far that was from the bottom to the top. So we have just made it to the top of where the road ends. It is about 300 metres, which doesn't sound a lot, but when it's that steep, it does take a bit of time. And depending on sort of your ability or how old you are, or maybe even if you have a dog, you might come up quicker, might take you a bit slower. But now we're going to be sort of joining the grass here. Just take note, there's a house on the left hand side. So yeah, we're gonna head up on this way. So yeah, we've just came from behind those trees there and then followed the path round. Off in the distance is Huntley. You see so many local landmarks. Sort of the red building off to the right is the Dean's Shortbread Factory. You can also sort of see the industrial estate. The school is there as well. I don't have my glasses on. I need to maybe put them on to point out some more. I'll maybe do that as we get to the top. We're going to head up this way. Monty's just having a few sniffs, or we'll just take a bit of a breather. So yeah, this is me just now. And then Monty, say hello, Monty, hey. No, he's not interested. And the path itself seems to be okay. It has been raining maybe this morning, so it's a bit wet underfoot, but it does look like it's been cut quite recently. I guess with any sort of hill, you just have to watch for any sort of holes that might appear. There could be rabbit holes. Just watch your footing. Cause I just did slip back there once. But yeah, especially even coming down, even more so when you're going that little bit faster as you walk or run. Just be mindful of that. I remember coming up here with Monty the other month for his first time ever up the Clashmach, and when he's seen this wind turbine for the first time, he was just absolutely like bewildered by it. He didn't know what it was. It does make, you know, a small sound, but yeah, he was sort of fascinated by it. It's quite funny to see. But yeah, we're just gonna continue up the path. And I did say earlier as well that we are sort of surrounded by farmland. So just beyond the shrubs and bushes here is one farm, or field I should say, and then just beyond here there's another. There are fences sort of to protect the walkers or runners from sort of any farm animals, but just be mindful again of that just basically keeping your pets on a lead. If you are walking your dog up the Clashmach Hill, just take note that there are no dog poo bins available from top to bottom. So yeah, you'll be basically carrying your dog mess home with you. So from the starting point, from where we started with the Clashmach Hill, it is about 1.86 kilometres from that point there to here. So this point here, there is a bench here which has a fabulous view sort of over the town itself, and you can sort of see there the bin forest in the distance as well. I think even over there might be Dunbennon Hill, and yeah, there we see the wind turbine there and then the town. And we're just going to go this way and we're going to continue because we have got a bit to go yet. And Monty is loving all the smells. You can also just see here where they must have cut back some of the shrubs and trees and bushes, that there's a fence that runs right along the left hand side. Must be about 6 feet tall maybe. Just about bigger than me I think actually, with me being about 5'11". So we're just approaching the 2.4 kilometre mark. This is where you will come across the first gate. So just make sure that you open it and close it. So you don't let any animals do escape from any of the parks. They're not getting entry onto the path. And we're just going to continue on upwards. We're almost at the last gate, which means that we're near the trig point, near the top of the Clashmach. As I said, I've walked this route many times and also ran it up until about a year and a half ago. I was running quite consistently probably close to 60, 70 kilometres a week. Especially in lockdown as well, I was probably even clocking up even more miles. I just sustained like a back injury. Just one day I was sitting on the sofa at home in like an awkward position, fell asleep, and I woke up in absolute agony. And since then, my back's never been right. But I remember even just the other year, running up this hill during the race and sort of getting from the start point up to the trig point and back down again in under 30 minutes. I think the course record is maybe 24 minutes. So, I was pretty happy. I think in the end I finished maybe 13th. Unlucky for some, out of maybe 70 people. I haven't ran it since. But yeah, I've taken Monty out up here once. And this is the second time. And we are almost at the gate. So we've walked now 2.75 kilometres from the bottom to the top. Just make sure that if you are intending to go to the trig point of the Clashmach, do not go this way. There's a path that must lead on to other hills, or there is another exit down the hill to another way. But this way is the way we're going to go. So we're going to go through the gate. So that's us through the gate. Just be mindful again of the gate. It's closed. And we're going to head up here. And we're just going to sort of follow the path just round here. And then we're just going to move round to the left, where we've got a little bit more of a climb towards the trig point. And we're going to stop there for a drink and a bit of a breather. So we have just came from right in the centre there where the gate is, came round the corner, and we're just going to move up the hill. I notice off in the distance there it does look quite cloudy. Rain is forecast. Hoping it's not going to head this way, but I think it might. And there in the distance at the trig point, and I think right about on cue is the rain. It's only very light rain at the moment. Hopefully it won't get too heavy, but yeah, we've made it to the top. You see here as well, I'm not sure if people sort of bring up rocks with them as they come up. It's like, I don't know what this would be. People have obviously painted rocks as well. Maybe this is back in lockdown. But yeah, we're going to touch the trig. You made it to the top, Monty. Yeah, I know you've got biscuits, don't you, and water. So I have just taken Monty off the lead, just so that he can get a drink. I'm quite thirsty, just so I can get a drink as well. You might not even have any of it, we'll see. Oh no, he is thirsty. So all in all, that took us just short of 40 minutes to get from the bottom to the top. I'm aware that you can get here much quicker, maybe without the dog, or if you have a dog and you're running with them, you might have less stops than what we did, because we obviously stopped to get up to the top of the hill as well. But it is about 4 kilometres, so you have sort of that kind of thing that we do as well. Hope you can hear me, it's quite windy up here. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. So we see the wind turbine there, through the red building there is the shortbread factory. On here is the Battle Hill where we were, one of the last videos. Sort of off in the distance up here is the school. It's the Devon River, which we also did a video of, sort of runs right along here, off sort of, yeah, that way, and then just sort of pan round here. So off in the distance here is Benahee, and then on a clear day, I think, yeah, so yeah, here is quite, so I'm pretty sure that is Clashmach, which is over to the right there, but it's quite windy now again. And then over here, I'm not really good at my hills, but I think over this direction it's out of focus as well. Oh, it's definitely gone out of focus. There we go. So I think this direction is better than this. As I said, I'm not too good at my hills. I'm not sure exactly where it is. I think it is over this direction somewhere. I did read up on it saying that you can see it on a clear day. It's mostly clear today. There's quite a lot of clouds kicking about. In fact, that could even be Penrith, I'm really not sure. Over there it does look a little bit brighter as well. And yeah, I'm sort of just letting Monty sort of see to himself. He's sort of just having his own sniffs and his own sort of wonder. But yeah, we're gonna just take another breather and then we're gonna head down. I'm not gonna be filming too much on the way down because basically we've already completed it. There's no point in recording things that you've already seen. But yeah, we'll move just one or two clips. Oh, Monty's on the trig. Look at that. Whoa. Try again. Oh. Hello. Hello. Good boy. I said I wasn't going to be filming much on the way down, but just to take note as well, just to the right of the trig point there seems to be another path. I don't exactly know where it goes, but yeah, I mean you could explore down that way as well. I don't know how far you'll get, but yeah, that is an option. But yeah, we're just gonna head back down the path. Just sort of thinking to myself as well, as much as it is hard going up a hill where you're sort of out of breath, it is sometimes just as difficult to go down the hill when it's been raining, if it's slippy, or even just bad on the knees where you've sort of got that pressure going into your knees trying to maintain your upright position going down the hill. Somehow as well that rain didn't come to much, although we were prepared in a rain jacket and umbrella. Yeah, the rain seems to have subsided, and hopefully by the time we get back to the car that'll be the case and we can get home dry. So this is us just sort of almost get towards the end of the descent. We've just got the tarmac path to go, and then we're just going round to the corner and then off to the car park. So from the starting point to the trig point to here is 5.1 kilometres, so just over 3 miles, and it has taken us about an hour to get from the bottom to the top to this point. But we've been filming a little bit as well, and a few stops for Monty to do his business and other things. But yeah, in the end it's probably only going to take us maybe hour and 10 minutes, if that, to get back to the start point. And yeah, the rain has started to come down a little bit more than what it was earlier. So I'm just about to stop the Strava just now. So this is sort of the starting point and finish point, and there's the sign. So we have walked, you can see it there, 5.86 kilometres in 1 hour and 3 minutes. We did stop off, as I said, a few times, so our elapsed time is probably going to be more than that. And you don't have to park in the Market Cafe car park. You can sort of park from the town. So the town is located off to the right, just along by the bypass. So all you would have to do is park somewhere in the town and walk towards Asda, and then sort of cross the main road. There is a walkway, and then follow the walkway round to here, where you then begin the ascent of the Clashmach. So we're back in the car where it all began. So that, as I said, that took just over an hour to get from top to bottom. We did stop as well, so maybe in total, maybe an hour and 20 minutes from top to bottom, with a few stops in between as well. You can do it much quicker, but yeah, that's us. I would say if you are intending on sort of parking here or doing it on any day apart from a Monday, I'd highly suggest visiting the Market Cafe for breakfast, for lunch, or for like a cake or a coffee or tea. We're going to sign off now. So yeah, from me and Monty, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.